Hey, right guys, Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 12 of This Is Us Season 1. We are coming towards the final third, I think, of it. Like, I always think this is 22 episodes, because every show ever is. So I was about to say we're halfway, but then I remembered we only have 18 episodes this season, so that's good stuff. But yeah, as you guys know, really loving the show now. I think it's completely stepped up in terms of quality. Not that the quality was bad or anything beforehand, but it's really stepped itself up, at least in my eyes, the last few episodes, and I'm like genuinely I've on my schedule, because I've like the schedule I put on Patreon of what I film, and I'm going to be uploading on Patreon on certain days. But I also have my own schedule on videos I just feel like filming on certain days, or like unless I get to that day and I feel like changing my mind, I change things around. But with This Is Us, I put like 2 episodes on, whereas usually I'd put like an episode on the day before it needs to go up on Patreon. Now I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get a bit ahead because I just feel like watching it. So, yeah, really loving the show so far. Just to read a couple of comments. Obviously, Patreon had episode 11. And we have a comment from Izzy who said, I love how much you're loving the show. I get so excited every week. This show is just top tier. I cry every time I watch that scene with Randall and William. I mean, the show makes me cry in most episodes. I mean, I can see that. I'm glad you love them as much. Yeah, William and Randall were amazing. I think William's really grown as a character, and Randall's always been consistently great. I'm glad you already like Kevin. He just gets better and better. Jack is the best. I mean, yeah. I think I'm ruined for any man now from watching this show, the way he sucked up his pride. I think your observation of how he made his dad think he was better than him is spot on, because he needed to take care of his family, and the opposite of what his dad was like. Yeah, I think it's interesting as well. Like, I was editing episode 2 for YouTube yesterday, and it was obviously the episode where like I was unsure on Jack of like what he was gonna, because it's obviously we had the big reveal that Jack and Kate didn't Kate, not Kate, but I always blank on the mum's name. I don't know why. But that they don't work out, and that she remarried, and at the time also I didn't know he was dead. So I was like, oh, maybe he continues to drink and she just kind of has enough of it. But he changed his tune with when she called him out on the drinking. He changed like that, like in terms of, he was like, I'm going to be a 12 out of 10. I'm going to stop the drinking, all that stuff. I feel like that is to do with because of that's how his dad was. So maybe in episode 2 you kind of think back and you're like, maybe Jack's mindset was he doesn't want to kind of end up how his dad was. Not that I would think that he would physically abuse his wife or anything like that, but just that his dad was a disappointment of a human. Just a disappointing human in general. So I think maybe he didn't want to become that, so that's why he stopped the drinking kind of instantly as soon as she told him to stop, and he did. Well, it seems like he did anyway. He kind of went on to do being the best dad of all time, it seems. So, yeah, I really like Jack. Continue to be great. And then a couple of other comments. Your dislike of Toby is interesting. I'll be interested to see if your opinion on him changes. He definitely grew on me quickly. Yeah, I feel like Toby's one of those characters I should like, but I just don't for some reason. I'm not quite there with him. He can bring it back. It's not like I hate him. I don't hate Toby or anything. He's like, he can bring it around. He's just, I don't know, not a fan. So yeah. Anyway, guys, episode 12. If you want to have your comments read, obviously Patreon. I'm going to start reading some comments at the start of every episode just to get a bit more of interaction going. And I do read all the comments anyway, so I thought it'd be, be interesting to just read them at the start of videos, because why not? So yeah, Patreon will be down below if you want the early and uncut. For now, episode 12. Let's do this. Look at his clothes. Fashion back in the day. Jesus!
There are 3 human beings inside of me, Jack. And they're all lining up to
go
down the water slide. I have a million things that I have to do. And I'm gonna...
Oh, he built a house by himself.
My swollen clown feet.
Yeah, I actually think she forgot my birthday.
Yeah, well...
No!
And Miguel, pray for me, okay?
Alright.
Yep.
So this will end where she's kind of doing like the candle thing. Happy birthday, I want my dance, all that shit. That was on his birthday, so it's the day. I mean, I think this episode is called The Big Day, so I mean, that makes sense. We're actually getting more of this guy as well. He's still cropping up. I thought he'd be in like one app, but I'm not complaining. Can't talk his wife's stuff, it seems.
I hope you didn't forget Han, Peter, and the kids are coming over today.
Imagine he has like the corpse of his wife at the end of the table. And you're probably thinking, Joe, that's a bit wild. Why would he have the corpse of someone he loves on a table? Watch Riverdale. Watch Riverdale and tell me it's not possible.
Yesterday I bought it back.
It's usually firefighter
Tell the truth.
who, because of the cigarette thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, don't know why we're focusing on it. I mean, there'll be a good reason, I'm sure. Yeah, it is him. It is him.
You see all day, snacks, popcorns, all that stuff, yeah?
Yes.
I want to be alone.
You want to be alone? It's a bit...
There are too many things in this house.
She's gonna feel so guilty.
Get out!
No, Jack.
What?
I'm gonna leave you to your afternoon.
No, I'll spend the day with you, Jack.
So easy, but do not come back into this house until you've had a major attitude change.
This is... Dude, what the fuck? It's his birthday. I know she'll know. She's gonna feel so guilty, though.
Hey, God. I'm concerned that my wife might be possessed by demons.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Go, Jack, go!
Much longer.
I can't believe that is the same actress as when in the future. I'm sorry, they just... I feel like I say it every year, but wild. Makeup is wild when they de-age people. They age people. Too late. Too late. Too late.
I am a monster.
Unlucky. It's gotta be the fruit colour roads, what are they called?
If you're old, I'm ancient.
If you're ancient, I'm dead.
Great. Should have these two out.
Well,
Remarry!
of course. I understand. Well, you take care of yourself, Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan!
He's going to put us in his prayers.
Is this like an entire flashback episode?
Do it.
I say that, and I think like one of the episodes went back to present day after like 15-20 minutes, so there's still time.
I'll do it at the station.
Oh great, I thought you were going to get hug her or something. He's just like, yeah, I've asked God to save my marriage anyway, I'm off.
And all he was doing was trying to make me feel better, and I kicked him out of the house. I kicked
God,
him
it is bad.
out of the house on his birthday, Shelley. Who wants to go to the grocery store?
We're doing this, we're doing this.
All of you do. Great, okay. Let's go.
Just go out barefoot. She's on a mission, I kind of respect it. Yo, it's a demon. Did you see his face? It's like that kid from the Babadook.
Thank you.
His wife is pregnant with triplets.
It's not gonna be that bad.
Oh, we mood changed so quick.
But I still don't want to escape her.
Yes, Jack.
No, thanks, Miguel.
No, he dies, man. What the fuck?
Great.
Yeah, it's
That,
not
oh,
Nice to meet you guys. Yeah. Have a good game.
who? No one
Well,
knows.
that guy's gonna make us look bad.
He already did make you look bad. I'm sorry. Makes everyone ever look bad because he's such a king.
You were the only store within walking distance. Really?
You have like cream over there. Have you not a flour?
For his birthday, do you understand me? I need to make him something homemade. It doesn't have to be fancy.
I kinda
Chocolate
like
almond
this.
cake. It just has to, because I was really mean. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She's playing the pregnant wife really well.
Thank you,
I
Teddy.
think Teddy likes her.
Thank you so much.
Teddy?
Oh, that's what he's wearing.
I get it. I need to stretch.
It's gonna be Randall. There he is. Man, this show. Fuck, dude. William. Now look at him. Hey, there we go. So I wonder if they filmed these scenes before, because it would have been better for continuity.
You guys dream, right?
I like her this app, she's good. I need more of her like
I'm
this.
impatient.
See? Glad we have scenes like that. Gives more to a character. Which they've done already, but I feel like we've like had the flash falls with her.
What are you doing? Where did you get that thing?
I thought that we needed it.
Babe,
He's always spent his money on.
I forgot your birthday.
He did, but it's all good. You're about
No,
to give
it's
birth.
not.
Oh, that is exactly what I want.
No, it's not.
I love him so much.
Their birthday tradition doesn't care.
But the first scene we saw was
Okay.
Milo's arse
Yeah, all right, cowboy.
and her dancing
So I'll meet you in the
while
bedroom
pregnant.
in 5 minutes.
Dad, we're officially worried about you.
Well, that is
Officially.
officially unnecessary. I was married to her for 53 years and I buried her.
Yeah, why are
I
they
don't
wanting
need
to
you
get
to tell
over
me
it after a
she's
year? What the fuck?
And I will never move on, so stop asking me to.
Is that you? Oh, it's been a year. Can we move on? Oh my god. Like you said, literally married to her for 53 years. If he was with her for like 8 months, fair enough. But
Same day I asked Father Williams for a miracle. He was literally left at our doorstep.
well, we know you don't keep him, so
Who was left by a terrible person at your fire station.
you don't know if they're a terrible person.
Sam.
Now, before you get arrested.
Okay. I'm sure their marriage lasts. Milo's boom. Milo's boom.
One I've got.
There we go, first scene. I think this was the literal first scene. It means so much more now.
My clothes.
Carol, I'm going to say something now, and you have to promise now not to be mad at me.
I love him so. There's loads of characters.
Duty calls.
Fuck. He's such a good actor, he is.
Finish this conversation another time.
I've only seen him in a handful of things, but everything he's in, he nails. This is the best I've seen him in for sure. He's really good in this. Oh man. Can't even imagine being with someone for 53 years every day. And then
That one's from the dirty pile.
Sorry.
Now then, I'm Dr. Katowski.
God, this show so good. No, dude.
We lost the third baby, Jack. I'm very sorry.
Hurts even more now.
She needs to sleep.
God.
I lost my wife last year with cancer. 5 children.
That means more.
Grandkids.
Just giving context to scenes we've already seen.
First child.
I feel like this is a show they would have to plot out from the start. Just what scenes were going to go where, and like when they would refocus back on them with scenes like this. That just mean more now. Oh, we didn't hear this conversation last time. Anything?
We lost one of the babies.
No, that's not true.
We didn't hear this.
No, you're lying to me. We have 3 babies.
Fuck. There you go. Oh man, nearly got me. This show's like almost getting me. It's like every ep now. It's like, oh, we're gonna get you, we're gonna get you.
I really felt like we were meant to have 3.
Me too. What if we still are?
There you go. Enter Randall. I want a divorce.
Okay.
And your first thought is to bring him home. To try and repair us.
Yeah, because I was worked on it using a baby to repair a marriage.
I gave him some advice. And it seems he may have actually listened to me.
Always back for the question. Fuck.
It seems he may have taken the worst thing that ever happened to him in his life and tried to push on.
Secret?
Can you tell us?
No.
No. Just watch it. Here comes the best part.
I like to think that maybe one day you'll be an old man like me,
Oh man.
talking a younger man's ear off, explaining to him how you took the sourest lemon life has to offer.
Hey.
I believe in everything you do.
God. Da. Ah, this show. This show. It gets better and better, doesn't it? Fuck's sake. That one almost had me. It was very close. But I did tear up for that. Oh, man. What an episode. I think, well, yeah, definitely. That is the first episode where we spent the entirety of it in a flashback, which is cool. Because they've kind of teased that before. Like, they've had episodes where we'd spend like 15 or even 20 minutes kind of in a flashback, but never a full episode. So to have this one be the first one, I'm assuming they'll probably do it again in future episodes as well. And they'll probably have episodes where it's like completely in the present day and vice, back and forth and stuff like that. Which I think is a really good way to go about it. I think it's good to have episodes where they just focus on one timeline. Because like with this one, it worked perfectly. I think even though in this episode nothing like super dramatic happened, like it was just stuff we knew anyway. Like the way it was structured and the acting and the emotion and like seeing his neighbour's alright. I think someone just died next door. Seeing like certain pieces that we knew just with a bigger picture now. Like it, we knew the doctor spoke about his wife and how she passed away a year ago, and we know that they obviously lost their third child. But it just, I think it means more now as a Gerald McCraney, I think that's how you say it. What an actor, Jesus. House of Cards, I remember him from House of Cards. He's so good at... Yeah, he's really good in House of Cards, actually. Yeah, he's in One Tree Hill, obviously. He's Dan's dad, which is good. Yeah, House of Cards would have been the other thing I remembered him from, because I was like, I knew he's in One Tree Hill, and I was like, there's something else I've seen him in that he's really good in. It would have been House of Cards. But yeah, he was so good this episode. He was maybe the... Oh, in Deadwood as well. I really want to watch Deadwood. He was so good in this episode. He's been good in the episodes he's been in, which hasn't been much anyway. But yeah, he's a force in this show. Like he nearly pulled some emotions out of me, and I was like, oh my god, mate, what the fuck? Very, very good episode. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think that's the highest rating I've given This Is Us. I think bigger things have happened in other episodes for sure. Like, I've had other twists, and I think like the Christmas episode was more dramatic and we didn't have any present day stuff, but in terms of the structure of this episode and the emotion behind it, I think it was perfect. I want to read some of the comments. World's best dad, no doubt about it. Cried like a motherfucker during this episode. My god, the show produces have exceptional talent in organising storylines. Also, mad kudos to the script writers. Agreed. Jack and Rebecca are magnificent, amazing parents and a great couple. The best I've ever seen in any TV show or movie. This show makes us care so much for them, and I guess this is where most of the sadness that lies in the show. The reason I cry every single episode, because we know how this couple ends. And yeah, true. Like, that kind of hit me halfway through the episode. I had to remind myself, like, fuck, like, Jack's dead and she remarries. That's bullshit. Oh man, that's gonna break me whenever we find out how Jack dies. That's gonna be mad. Alright, yeah, there we go guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and follow the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to This Is Us, then link to the Patreon page will be down below. This was an amazing episode, and this show's really... It's won me over anyway, but it continues to keep winning me over episode by episode by episode. So I really hope it continues this quality. Most people say it does hold up this quality, which is insane. If it manages to do that, fair play. I know we're going to have episodes that week than others, but in terms of general quality, if we stay like this, then fair play. So yeah, until next time, Patreon page for Early and Uncuts will be down below. And in the pinned comment will be a link. And they're 10 episodes ahead, by the way, so by the time this one's on YouTube, there will be a few episodes in season 2. But until then, take care. Peace.